City of Johannesburg's Emergency Management Services is cracking down on fireworks vendors. This is to ensure that people use them safely during the Christmas and New Year period. Let's find out how EMS plans to do this. Spokesperson Robert Mulaudzi is with us today. Certainly no downtime for him. Robert, good morning and Merry Christmas.
Good morning and Merry Christmas to you and all the viewers out there.
Thanks for coming in this morning.
They're enjoying themselves.
I hope so. I hope so. All those presents being opened this morning. So, Robert, very concerned about fireworks. I mean, we talk about this all the time, and it might seem like, why do we have to hear the same thing over and over again? But people are still being, if I can use the word, silly about it when it comes to fireworks. Tell us about what you're seeing, especially when it comes to Christmas time, to New Year's, and obviously with the drinking that goes with the festive season. What happens when you throw fireworks into the mix?
Yeah, we're witnessing a number of injuries which are caused by unsafe use of fireworks, and also we are concerned about the possibilities of fire incidents within the wholesalers or the resellers. People are dealing with fireworks. Hence, every year we're conducting we call them fireworks bylaws compliance operation. So where we make sure that we target our wholesalers, our dealers, our resellers, people who are selling without, for instance, compliance certificates, who are storing a lot of excessive, fireworks which are not allowed. So right now we don't smile, even though it's Christmas or festive season. We seize those fireworks. And we give them fines which starts from about 1,500 upwards, depending on the infringements. Because you know that the business only runs now towards the end of the year celebrations. So we make sure that all the dealers, or the people who are selling the fireworks, are dealt with. We only have people who are complying with the fire service bylaws. And then we remove those fireworks if we find out that one is selling fireworks without the required documentation, like a compliance certificate, and also they don't have the necessary fire service equipment to deal with if there is a fire incident
at their premises. So all these fireworks go up in flames.
And of course, they need to store them in a right. You will see when you walk into, most of these shops, they'll have that glass. Where they're storing those fireworks. They will have. So some we find out that they're storing excessively, at the back in their storerooms. So we remove those things because we cannot allow situations where we might have, fire incidents in those areas.
Okay,
so with the main aim of making sure that people are enjoying themselves, safely without any incidents which are caused by these fireworks.
So you're going into businesses to look at how the storage and the safe storage of fireworks is one problem. But are you also looking for fireworks that are illegal, those that are not allowed to be sold to, and how would you know?
Exactly, yeah. So there are other, remember, when you sell these fireworks, you're supposed to get go to South African Police Service who are dealing with the explosives, who will give you an approval to sell the fireworks, and also us within the fire service. So we're working together, and then now we're actually checking on them whether you've got because you are selling the fireworks, and then you've got a proper compliance certificates to be able to deal with these fireworks. And of course we remove them because we want to make sure that people are celebrating this New Year's Eve safely. And we, what I'm happy about, the fine will give you a very nice fine, because we know
very nice
fine because
present,
because the business only runs for about 4 or 5 days before New Year's Eve. By the time we get to the New Year's Eve, the whole city will be safe for everybody to celebrate, and there's no reason for you to worry about what we're doing. Remember, we've got a responsibility to make sure that the city is safe for law-abiding residents who want to celebrate.
So if you're doing the right thing, you shouldn't have to worry.
And we already have a New Year's Eve concert where you can come to Mary Fitzgerald Square there, in Newtown. Watch your fireworks display nicely there. It's control. There's emergency services there. There's JMPD. The area is safe.
Everybody will be there.
Everybody is there. So you don't have a reason to
complain about
the
end users, Robert? I mean, what are the rules? We know when it comes to times like Diwali, when it comes to Guy Fawkes, you'd expect that fireworks are involved in those celebrations.
Yes.
And there are certain rules of how to use them. Now, are there rules for this time of year? You don't normally associate.
Yeah, the fireworks. You don't just ignite these fireworks from Monday to Monday.
For people who are going to be using this at home as well then?
Yes. Rules. So what happens is we are allowed to, according to our city's bylaws, you can only ignite these fireworks an hour before midnight and an hour after midnight. So it's between 11 and 1.
And 1.
Yeah, that's it. And then after that, you are not allowed to ignite this.
So
fireworks.
that's if you're a home, if you're a resident,
exactly.
or in your, and does it matter whether you live in a suburb or whether this is going to be done in a?
Yeah, of course you mustn't be next to like a service station and things like that. But you know what I'm happy about is that our residents, due to the fact that we've been conducting all these educational programs before, we are getting lesser and lesser number of incidents where people are getting injured, because people are listening to what we're saying, to say visit areas, you know, formal display areas where you can just watch and, you know, enjoy your, you know, the coming new year with a bang. I mean, we've prepared everything for them. There's no reason for one to complain that no, we are. And also, you know, there are people who have got pets and things like that. They need to make sure that they're well looked after. They don't roam around the streets. They can take their animals to the nearest welfare organizations who can be able to look after their animals. And of course, from our side, as emergency services, we're ready and prepared to service them. But we're just hoping that we won't have any incidents, because people will be celebrating responsibly. And very quickly, you've been conducting these raids already? Yes, yes. And we continue. What have you found out there? We continue throughout the week in all 7 regions of the city. We already we actually know the places where people are we're targeting, so they will be seeing us there. Have you issued many fines already? Yes, we're working. Yeah, we're working. The one person who's happy to be at work. We've got a responsibility to make sure that the city is safe for all the people who are coming to visit the city of Johannesburg and to enjoy themselves, you know, safely, and so that they can be able to see the coming new year. Well done, and we appreciate the work you do. Thank you very much. I really hope you have a quiet day. I really hope you have a quiet day. Yeah, we're hoping we'll have an incident-free, you know, festive season. Thanks very much. Joburg EMS's Robert Mulaudzi there, just for the warning on those fireworks come New Year's Eve. Well, here's a